Hey everybody, welcome to another episode of Propel's Virtual Garage. My name is Russ Latonia, and today I'm going to show you how to remove the front end or the rear end of the Urban Independent suspension on a Propel Endeavor so you can tighten the two nuts at the tops of the tie rod arms. Very simple, it's a pretty quick one, so let's get into it and show you how to fix this. So the first thing we'll need to do is take a 6mm and a 4mm Allen head. 6mm is for this front center bolt, and then the 4 is for down underneath behind it. Okay, that has Loctite on it, so make sure you take your time, nice and slow coming off. If you have a tough time with it, add a little heat to the bottom. This one hasn't been cracked yet, so there we go. Okay, now this doesn't unscrew. This is just a barrel bolt. What you have is a nut that comes up into the bottom of the barrel bolt. So, oops. So we are just going to remove that bottom bolt. Oh, looks like my bulb's going. Okay. So once you have this nut off from the back, put it in your tray. And then I like to take the 6mm and put it right into the hole and just give it a little tap, and you'll start backing that bolt out. See it right there? Okay, that's just a barrel bolt. That doesn't unthread, so you just pop it out. Okay, once you do, that whole suspension is going to be free, so get ready to grab it. I like to get it to right about there, and I'll just grab a rag, support the suspension with one hand, pull that out, and there you go. She's removed. Okay, let's take it over to the bench. Okay, now it's not necessary to get all fancy like this, but I have the wheels chalked with a couple of makeshift mini pliers, one in the front, one in the back, and a little block here, just so it's a little stable to work on the bench, because all it wants to do is roll around because it sits on the two tires. But very quick, very easy. These are the two screws in question. You simply back them out. Grab your Loctite. Okay, that's what it looks like there. Okay, I'm going to load up those threads. Just load them up. Okay. Right back in the hole. Screw her down. Okay, you don't want to over tighten these either. Just want them good and snug. Let the Loctite do its job after that, okay? Clean the rest of that Loctite off and do the next one. Okay. Make sure you spread it on all the threads in the hole. Again, not over tightening, just getting them snug. Right there. Wipe it off and back to the board. Okay, so to put it back together, we're going to do the same thing in reverse. So first we do is put that right up in there, get that lined up a little bit, right? Get your bolt in there, wiggle that around till you get it going. I'll get my hammer, just give that a tap. Okay, go right down in there. Okay. Okay, and once she's in there, just grab your original bolt again, right on the back. Then grab your 6 and the 4. And just give them a tighten. That's all she wrote. She's good to go. So that's how you tighten those bolts on the Endeavor S and the Endeavor Pro. Keep an eye on them. There aren't a lot of tips and tricks that go along with this one. It's kind of straightforward. It's very easy. Again, this board comes apart and goes back together very easily, very worker-friendly, very user-friendly. The only real tip or trick I would have is just to remember that anytime you use Loctite on a bolt, you want to let it sit for 24 hours before you put any stresses on that bolt or on those threads. So be patient, let it sit, let it dry, and then ride it the next day. So till our next episode, have a good day, ride hard, ride safe, and ride Propel.